So when I was living in Texas, everybody in Texas listens to George Strait, or King George as he's known in the hill country. And if I could write a song for anybody, I'd like to write a George Strait song. And I wrote a waltz of all things. I don't usually write waltzes. But we went into the studio with 3 fiddles, and we did a triple fiddle and did some harmonies. And if anybody knows George, if he's listening tonight, maybe on YouTube, this song I'd like to get to him. This is called What Was I Thinking? You got to picture 3 fiddles now, okay? Well, call me a dreamer, thought the grass could be greener. So many nights I left you all alone. Thought that I could deceive her, couldn't find a girl sweeter, and always there when I'd finally come home. I took you for granted, wasn't love like you planned it. You tried to tell me just where I went wrong. You gave me all of the right signs, guess it never crossed my mind you'd be just fine on your own. Oh, and what was I thinking? I started believing that I'd hardly miss you were gone. I thought I'd be just fine without you, and I'd find someone new. I guess I found out I was wrong, 'cause I still miss the way that you love me, and that's a feeling still burning strong. Oh, and what was I thinking when I started believing I'd hardly miss you were gone? Without you would be easy, I knew, 'cause I thought you'd call me by dawn. Say you'd been up all night crying, there's just no denying, and even one night without me's too long. You tried not to need me, even started to leave me, but each time you came back somehow. Now it's 3 months, 5 days, and 9 hours without you. Should have heard something by now. Oh, and what was I thinking? Started believing that I'd hardly miss you were gone. Thought I'd be just fine without you. I'd find someone new. I guess I found out I was wrong, 'cause I still miss the way that you love me, and that's a feeling still burning strong. Oh, and what was I thinking when I started believing I'd hardly miss you were gone? Started believing I'd hardly miss you were gone. Thought I'd be just fine without you. I'd find someone new. Yes, I found out I was wrong. I still miss the way that you love me, and that's a feeling still burning strong. What was I thinking when I started believing I'd hardly miss you were gone? What was I thinking? Thank you. You doing good? Everybody's back there. My name is Dave West. I appreciate being here today. Thanks, Jeremy, for asking me. I'm going to start off with a song that I wrote about 5 years ago and was able to record it on a nice little disc, which we've got. And this is called Against the Wind. Stretch of blacktop running through this town as another Texas sun is going down. And there's 1,000 miles behind me separate my home. 4 days on this road and all alone. And it's been too long on this highway, on a road that just don't end. It's an uphill climb in this cab I'm riding in. Don't always know just where I'm going, but I know where I've been, 'cause I keep 18 wheels a-rolling against the wind. Strange kind of freedom most don't know, and a life that's hard to understand. The things I do and the way I am, with the long white lines and city limit signs, hell knows I'll never be alone. In 3 more days I'll be back home. It's been too long on this highway, on a road that just don't end. It's an uphill climb in this cab I'm riding in. Don't always know just where I'm going, but I know where I've been, 'cause I keep 18 wheels a-rolling against the wind. This is the fiddle part right here. It's been too long on this highway, on a road that just don't end. It's an uphill climb in this cab I'm riding in. Don't always know just where I'm going, but I know where I've been, 'cause I keep 18 wheels a-rolling. Still got 18 wheels and rolling against the wind. Good call. Thank you. All right, let's stay on the original thing, since that's what we're doing here as writers. This song I wrote way back. This is actually a true story. I'm actually a physician, and one night when I was getting to know somebody who was a patient of mine, this patient was very sick. And towards the tail end of his life, he was telling me about his life and things that he'd done right and done wrong. And one of the things he did wrong was didn't pay attention to his relationship very well. So I wrote this song for him, and this is called I Cheated Me Out of You. Stay out on the stone night long. Never needed anyone just to show me what was right from wrong. Oh, but I realized when I looked in your eyes, pain I must have put you through. So girl, before you go, I just want you to know that I'm through being a fool, yeah. 'Cause girl, I cheated. Know that I lied to you too long. You've been mistreated, yeah. Now I know that I was wrong, but I'm guessing there's a feeling that I just never knew. 'Cause I cheated me out of you. That's true. All the nights you needed me, baby, and I just wasn't around. Staying out till 3, girl, I love to be free still. You couldn't slow me down. I've had a change of heart. Don't say it's too late to start. Show you what you mean to me. Just give it one more chance and show you true romance. Love you endlessly, yeah. 'Cause girl, I cheated. Know that I lied to you too long. You've been mistreated, yeah. Now I know that I was wrong, but I'm guessing there's a feeling that I just never knew. I cheated me out of you. Don't you know that's true? Cheated me right out of you. Girl, I cheated. You know that I lied to you too long. You've been mistreated, yeah. Now I know that I was wrong, but I'm guessing there's a feeling I just never knew. I cheated me out of you. That's true. Thank you. Just want to say to all the writers, good job tonight. I can sure appreciate anybody who writes songs. It's not so easy, as you guys know. And I personally believe some of the best songs you write are things that you just are real stories, you know. So anyway, going back to the reason this next song was written, this song was actually written from a conversation at a truck stop, believe it or not. This is a true story too. A 76. Remember those 76ers, the big orange ball? Real truck stop, real story. This is a guy who spends a lot of his time on the road, and I've always been in awe of people that do that for a living, that spend days at a time, 4 or 5 days driving these trucks all over the country. So this song I wrote called Lot of Lonely Highway. Tell her. And how long has it been since I've laid eyes on you? Then she'll probably cry, and that's alright, 'cause she's heard it before, now again tonight. Won't be gone very long. Just try and be strong. You're always on my mind. 'Cause when I'm away from you, girl, nothing I can do. Think of the way you love me like you do. I'll sleep alone without you tonight, but we'll share the stars in the same moonlight. There's a lot of lonely highway between you and me tonight. No. This road, it just ain't easy, I know. Sometimes it hearts, they take me home to you. No highways long enough to separate our love. You feel the same way too, yeah. When I'm away from you, girl, there's nothing I can do. Think of the way you love me like you do. I'll sleep alone without you tonight. I'll share the stars in the same moonlight. There's a light along the highway between you and me tonight, yeah. I think of her waiting there alone. Don't you know her blue eyes are calling me back home? When I'm away from you, girl, there's nothing I can do. Think of the way you love me like you do. Sleep alone without you tonight, but we'll share the stars in the same moonlight. There's a light along the highway between you and me tonight. Well, there's a light along the highway. There's a light along the highway. There's a light along the highway between you and me tonight. No, I swear. Talking about you and me. Thank y'all. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate this video. Y'all have a good night.